Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm super excited because we are going to be recreating another Halloween look. So I got another photo off, I guess, Google. It's basically like a skeleton look, but they used Swarovski crystals or some kind of crystals, but I bought Swarovski crystals. So basically something like that. I recreated it off of Photoshop. So we are going to create that. I got black crystals, and then we are going to be using the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette, volume 1. So we have the blacks, and then we are going to work with the oranges and the browns. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this look is created, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And don't forget to visit all my social media sites, so my Instagram and my Facebook page. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is our eyebrows. I've never done this before. I've seen it done, but I've never done it. And I've seen people use, what's it called? Elmer's glue stick. But I haven't seen them use this one. This is all I had at home, and I wasn't going to go out. So we are going to use this. So if I have no more eyebrows at the end of this video when I take off my makeup, I think that's the least of my worries or my problems, but that's okay. So let's get into this. So what I see what people do is they basically like apply the glue, which we are going to do. Oh my god. Okay. And this is probably really old. This is disgusting. And then what they do is they like basically brush. Now I'm getting it into my hair. They brush it up. We'll just like get rid of those like nasty flakes. There we go. And then you're gonna like brush it up. And I think you do like a couple layers. And my brush is like maybe just a bit dirty, but that's okay. Gross. I also saw someone, but I don't think it was for like, I think it was for like more so laying your, ew. I don't know why people do this, but anyways, laying your brows down like flat, like Patrick Cha. Or like soap brows, laying it down flat. I thought those were eyebrows. Maybe there was like a couple. There may be one or two on my glue stick. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, well, that one was better. Oh dear God. They used hairspray actually, which now I think may have been a better idea, but we'll go along with this. for this time only. I think I might not be doing this again. Especially if I have no more brows after this. This is really gross. Oh, there's a few eyebrows on there. I don't know if they're supposed to like lay flat. So I'll just get the little pieces. Okay, well. I maybe suggest using like a brand new glue. Maybe that was my problem. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. And I'm just gonna use like just a brush. And I'm just gonna go in there and set that. This is great. I'm gonna use a beauty blender instead.
You want your coffee now?
Okay, well, that didn't do much. So now we're gonna go into our concealer. So this is the 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. We're just gonna go over that. It sounds awful. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll use that for our eye primer too. My eyebrows are dark, so I'll maybe build that up. And since it's going to be black, hopefully we won't be able to see it. You know what, we'll just leave it like that because we're going to go over it with black. And then with the Swarovski crystal, so you won't see any of that. At least we know we'll have to build it up. And we'll probably have to wait for it to dry a little bit more. So now we're going to go into the Tati Beauty Palette. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush. And where is the number? So I'm going to take the JS5. And we are going to go into Story. So let me take a... Actually, we'll change it up a bit. Yeah, we'll go into Story, which is the burnt orange. And we'll take that into the crease. So back and forth. So they have canceled Halloween. So I'm going to get really in close to the inner corner. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are doing, if you guys are allowed to go out for Halloween, what your plans are. what you guys are doing as far as makeup goes. What makeup you guys are using for Halloween. So now I'm going to go into the black. And I'm going to take that into the inner corner, like the outer corner, sorry. And I'm going to build that up. And hopefully that builds over that color. And my eyebrows. If not, maybe we'll have to go into the Carnival palette, which is a more pigmented palette, maybe. Or I'll try to use a more dense brush. So I'm going to go in with the M454 brush. Again, take the black and just press that on. I used to watch Tati's videos all the time when I first started watching YouTube. I kind of got off of it. I'm not sure why. I started watching like other people's videos. I guess that happens over time. You like binge watch someone and then you see other people's and then you start binge watching them and then so on. Okay, so now I'm going to go into actually the orange again. Actually, I'm going to go into the brown color. There's a lot of fallout in the pan. So Ritual. So I'm going to go into just the matte again. And I'm just going to, actually I'm going to take a denser brush and just go in beside. Just gonna blend that together. And then I'm going to take the JS 6 brush and then I'm going to take Story, but in the metallic shade right here. I'm just going to put that in on the inner corner and bring that out. So just like that. Just to add some budding. And then I'm going to take the black again and just bring that up and in. And try to like cover all that area. And if I can't cover that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the face paint after and cover that up. Because I want that really dark because this is like a skeleton, right? So now to really, I want that orange to really pop. And since I like glitter, I'm going to take a little bit more of the brown. So just the matte brown. I'm just going to take that and just run it along the crease. And just bring it in. And I'm going to take my finger into Story, the glitter at the top, which is beautiful. And then just tap that along. The glitters in these palettes are beautiful. She did a really good job at like creating this palette. So there we go. She did a really stunning job. I was hoping that she would get more palettes out there, but with COVID and everything, she hasn't. So for the inner corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Aurora in the metallic shade, and I'm just going to pop that into my inner corner for a highlight. And I'm just going to take just a little brush. So this is the M1459 brush from Morphe. I'm just going to stick that in the inner corner. Like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do the exact same thing as I did with this eye on the other side. And then we will continue with our face. Hey guys, so we are back. Oops. Drop my pen. Okay, so we are back. I finished the other eye off camera as well. I put on the liner at the bottom, so I used the Urban Decay in Black Market. So I did 2 layers of that, and then now what we're going to do is we are going to put on Glamnetic Lashes in the shade Vogue. So if you guys haven't tried these yet, they're actually really good and super easy to put on. The Glamnetic Liquid eyeliner is a little tricky to put on at first. I've had this one for a while, so it is a little bit clumpy, but all you have to do is like shake it up and then it comes out a lot easier. What I've done is I've ordered their new felt tip liner, which is supposed to be like super nice, and then they've just come out with different colors, so I would definitely want to give those a try as well. What I didn't do is I didn't go in and do a wing liner. I felt like you probably wouldn't be able to see it anyways, and then with the lashes there'd be no point. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put on the lashes. I'll probably fast forward this part and then we will get on to our face. So what I'll do is I'll start at the base, well, the inner corner. You don't need like a thick coat of this. And for this liner, it needs to dry 80% of the way. I usually do my mascara first, but you don't really need to. So I did a little bit of a wing. So now we'll do the other side. As you can tell, it goes over the glitter quite well. I'm not very good at the wing part with this kind of liner because it is it gets kind of thick if you've had it for a while. But these are honestly worth getting because they're amazing. There we go. So I like to use my mirror and just let them dry for a bit. And I don't like to look up because then I get them on my lids. So let them dry. Okay. And then to tell which end is which, the shorter end is for the inner corner. And then basically they just stick on. Just like that. So they're a lot easier then. And then now we put on the second one. Oops. So with the other liner, what I've heard is that, oops, I think I put that on too far in, is that it dries right away. So you have to put them on like, bam. Yeah, so it dries right away. But you do have to put on 2 coats, but it's flexible. So you can, like, if you don't get it right away, like on right away or on right the first time, you can take them off and you won't have like any issues. Like the liner won't come off, as with this one, it will. So this one, you have to get it on the first try. Like you'll tell, like if I take it off again, you'll see where, you won't be able to see, but you'll see where I messed up if you come in close. Like I see where I messed up. But it's not like fully dry. But honestly, they're super nice. So this is the style Vogue, and they do have deals online. What I'll do is I'll have the link to these lashes down below. But yeah, so that's the eye part. Now what we'll do is we'll get into the face. What I want to do is do my whole face, like where the lighter parts are, I want to do white. And then we'll put on the orange and like the brown. And then we'll get into the sequins. So we will use this big guy again for the white. And I think I need a bigger table. So I washed this from, I think not the last time because I still have their dirty one here, which we may use for the orange. But this one we used for, I guess, like the landscape and the rainbow eye, but the black like didn't come out. So thankfully I used my not so great beauty blenders. So these ones are from the Creme Shop that I got in my, I think, BoxyCharm. They're kind of like, they're like, they pound your face in kind of. So they're not the greatest sponges to use for your face. Okay, so we'll just dampen this one. And then I will put the picture here. Let me know if there's any more looks done in the comments that you guys want to see before Halloween. I don't know how many more I can do. I could probably do like one more. So we'll do it all on the parts that we highlight our face normally. And then we will go into the other colors. So I still find it hard to use like these face paints. Like coverage wise, I don't know if I'm using them properly. Like today what I'll do is we'll do like one coat and we'll have it like dry. And then we'll go back in and then do another coat. If you've used these before, like, let me know what the best tip is. Like, should we let them dry? Is it best to go in with a brush? So this is for our tea. I might start to go in with the oranges in here. And then we'll use like the Tati palette to do the shading. Because I like to shade with shadows. Okay. So it seems pretty bright. Just do up here again. And then maybe we'll do the black. Okay. So now we are going to go in with the black, and then I'm going to go in with the top part here, and we're just going to go around the top. So hopefully I don't make this like gray, because I don't want it gray. Okay, I may have ruined that. But I think we'll go over that with the shadow again. So now I'm going to go into I actually might leave it and just do shadow. Oops. Actually, no. I'm going to go and stick with the orange from in this palette. So I'm going to go in with the orange. From this palette. So I'll show you guys what I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to be using like this one, and this one. Going in on the top of our forehead. Oops. Again, like contouring, right? I'm going to take more of the orange and kind of blend that in. Maybe take a bit of the brown because I want to deepen that up. I don't want that looking red. And then I may take a bit of black and then take that up there. Just blend that in. And take more orange. And then it's all about blending and getting it the way that you like it. And then that's a lot of it with shadows too. So once you think that you got it good with the the face paint. We can then go in with the shadow, which I want to do more of the white. But first I want to build more of the orange because I think I lost a lot of it with the black. Because I just wanted a little bit of black. Okay, so now we are done with the face paint, I believe. So now we are going to go into the Tati palette again, and we are just going to touch up our face and basically contour a bit more. And then fix up our eyebrows as well. So I'm going to fix up our eyebrows in hopes that we don't mess anything up. So I'm just going to go over where we touched up with the black paint and just press it in. Hopefully there's no fallout. And just press it in. There we go. That's pretty much how I kind of wanted it. And then for the contour above, I'm just going to go in with this brush. So it's almost like a contour brush. I'm going to go into Ritual. So the matte. Tap off the excess and then just go on the high points of our face. Basically sculpt out where we would contour. So blend that out. I want to take like a brush. Blend that out a little bit more. Then I'm going to go into Story, which is the burnt orange. And just under from where we applied that, I'm just going to add this orange. And then make sure that the orange is a little bit more visible. And then up higher in the cheekbones. And then just blend that out just a bit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the metallic that's in there. And we're going to apply that as like our blush. So we have like some sparkle in there too. And then just above our temples. And then what I'm going to do as far as highlight is I'm going to take Aurora in the metallic as well. I'm just going to put that on just a highlight brush. We're just going to put that in our highlighting spot. Just like that. And then for under our eye, I'm going to do that now as well. Is I'm going to take like I think this one is clean, like a bigger brush. So this is the M412 brush. And I'm just going to take Memory again. So this is the matte black. And I'm just going to take that brush and I'm going to put it under our eye all the way over and just keep running that. Down. So just like that, I'm going to do that on the same on the other side. Right into the inner corner. And if they're not even, you can just, so kind of just like that. Again, they're kind of square, right? And then as for my nose, like a skeleton nose, I'm going to use SUVA Beauty, the Hydra liner in DooDLE. And we are going to trace out my skeleton nose. So basically all you have to do is just like the face paint, just add water to your brush, not too much. And then what I'm going to do is basically add a circle to my nose. And then do the two little lines. I'll probably stop breathing, but I'm still alive. And I always find it easier to draw on paper than on your face. So I'll let that dry. I think I may do another coat, just so it's like extra black. And then now I think, okay, so now we're gonna put on the rhinestones. We're gonna use the Duo Lash Glue. And I'm gonna start up on where our eyebrows are. I'm just gonna put on just a dot of lash glue, and I'm gonna use my, I guess, rhinestone grabber, and I'm gonna just grab a rhinestone and just place it on there. So just like that. And then again, dab on a bit of glue. Grab the rhinestones, and then I'm just going to do the same thing going forward. For all the rhinestones. Okay, so now we are going to do our face. But I feel like I thought I dropped one, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to put it on my lips. Hopefully it's not a problem. I feel like I shouldn't. So we'll put it here. And so that they're straight, like uniform. Oops. I will do them all like down together. Okay, so it may look like I have a mustache, but hopefully it won't look like that for much longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up probably this part here. I'm going to just add a few more around of the smaller ones, and then I'm going to add the black on my lips, I think just with the DooDLE, and then add the black coming out a little bit, and then just add some finishing touches, and then I think we will be done. The final look, I think instead of the bling coming down here, I think I will add just like some glitter, the glitter that I used on my eyelids. And then yeah, so let's continue. I think I'll just like fast forward and then maybe do voiceover, but let's continue. Okay, so now I'm going to take the SUVA Beauty, the Hydra liner in the black. Maybe I'm just going to take the thin liner brush. And I'm just going to start filling in my lips. I think I'm like over drying my lips, but that's okay. I'll just make sure it's even on both sides. Sorry, it's hard to talk and do your lips at the same time. Just gonna check one thing. I think I want to try to like do a few lines in between, but I think I want to use like a liner. Just want to be able to I don't want a thick line. Okay, so we need to make a line. So I'm going to use a Morphe M243 brush, and we're just going to do a line out. So I'm just going to wet the brush, and we're still going to use the Hydra liner. So just like that. We're not going to do it too deep. And then what I'm going to do is open up the shadow again and then take the dark black color, but take more of like a fluffy brush, lightly dip in, and just kind of go and blend that out. And we're just going to blend. Okay, so I'm actually going to take that straight brush again, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like in between. Just going to wet that, and then trying to go like in between from where Okay. Oops. So there we go. We'll stick the thing that I'm missing, gem that I'm missing, back on. Now what I'll do is I'll take some of the glitter and I'm just gonna place it just around. And there we go. And then for our nose, I'm gonna use some of the black glitter. I'm gonna put that up there as well. And there we go. So this is the final look that we created. This is the skeleton look. So if you guys like the final look, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.